Hey up guys, you know how it is when you nip into Aldi to go and get, I nipped in for chips because their extra special chips are lovely, right, and they're clearly marked vegan. These ones, just gorgeous. Hang on, I'm not very organised as you can tell. And they did have some veganuary bits, and I wasn't going to buy veganuary bits because they're never around for long, are they? I did get a few things, only a few bits, mind. So I picked up these because these were back in. Fingers crossed these stick around. They had the croissants in, they had the pain au chocolat ones. These are dated until February on, so they've got a good date. Get your beak out. Got Percy examining the bag. Come out. Come out. Don't hand it to me. Right, you try moving me. I'll let you. These are great though. They freeze really well and they do frost really nicely. So I'm going to try and fit them in the freezer if I can. So I grabbed 4 packets. I mean, there was a shed load of them. They were right up to the ceiling virtually. Not quite, but nearly. So I thought I'll get these in because Asda don't always have theirs in. And these are nicer. They're really, really tasty. Grabbed another box of these because they're really nice. Just lovely. They remind me of the Ritz cheese type things. But these are sea salt and black pepper. They're just nice for cheese on and chutney and trying to use up what's open. So the chips that I went in for, these are lovely. They're something like $2.99 a bag. Chunky oven chips. As you can see on the bottom there, vegan. Because some of them have got like coating of beef dripping and duck fat and God knows what else. That's just horrible. So you need to watch your labels just in case. Right, I'll chuck them on there for the minute. I ended up having to buy a bag. I wasn't going to have one. I thought, oh, I'll be alright. And then I got a little bit, only slightly, a little bit more. The smoky no bacon and mushroom pizza, they had a salsa one, a jackfruit one, and this. And this was the only one of the no bacon and mushroom pizza. I remember first buying this when I first was going vegan, before I went vegan, you know, when I was coming back in the room with the me that had been in domestic abuse and come out of it and was starting to find me again. And I was looking in the vegan section because it was veganuary, and I saw these and I thought, oh, I'll grab one. But they weren't stuffed crust back then. They've revamped them to these. I don't think they'll stick around. They never do. They always sort of have them in for like veganuary for a few weeks, and then the flavours start to diminish downwards, don't they? They do look rather nice, and this was nice when I had it the first time round. So we'll see. I think there was something like $2.49. These are new. These are the chocolate nut ice cream cones. These may stick around because they say I'm new on the box. That's usually an inkling that it's going to stick. And there was these, and there was a strawberry and vanilla flavour. But I thought with the nuts on, they just remind me of the cornettos, so I just grabbed them. They were £1 something a box. I didn't keep the receipt, so your guess is as good as mine prices. lemon and herb no fish burgers. These say I'm new on, so hopefully they'll stick around. This is a bit of an inkling. I'm new versus, oh, hang on, I'm new, so maybe these are staying. Perhaps they are listening to us vegans after all. So we'll see what happens. But usually, if it's just like for veganuary, they don't have the I'm new thing on there. And then there were like pulled pork and the joints that suddenly appeared. There was a chicken one and a no beef. And usually, I would have thought they'd have been around for Christmas, but no. And then I picked up these, the scampi. Well, I couldn't reach them actually. I had to get someone to get them down. So, we'll see what happens, shall we? Because how used to it are we that have been vegan a while? We go back to get some more. We thought, oh, that's nice. And they've all gone. So, we'll see what happens. But, there were a few other bits and pieces that were new in. I had a look in the chillers. There was absolutely nothing in those. But then we're not in January yet, technically. So they may be extra little bits that might trickle in afterwards. But like I say, I'm not going overboard looking in Aldi. I just thought I'll get the odd item and that's it. Just to have a try and see what they're like. They did have some like chickeny balls and things like that, like what they had last year for veganuary, but in the freezer instead of fresh. And I thought, well, in Asda they sell them in the balls, so, and they're really nice, and I've got some in the freezer, so I'm sure I have. So I thought I'm not going to bother getting extras because I've only got so much room in the freezer anyway. Cat's in the recycling bag. Aren't you? Squashing down the cardboard. Good boy. Good boy. Let me see. Where is he? There's the bag. Percy, what are you doing? P! P! He's not listening today. He's chasing the tail. He says, I'll deal with you later. Right, I'm resting you on an open Stollen packet, so if it's a bit crunkly, that's why. Yeah, there was something like £1.50, I think, something like that. So I got them just to see what they were like, obviously for video tasting purposes. And then you get the daft bugger that's on the self-scan. I've seen him on the checkouts, to be honest, and he's like, oh, these won't stick around, you know, they never do for you. And I said, well, they should, you know. I said, especially these blooming buns. I says, tell them, tell them we can want them back. You want to keep them. But the croissant and the pan au chocolat, they'll disappear. As soon as they've gone, that's it. Once the pallet's gone, that's it. No more. I looked for a Malteser vegan hot chocolate. I couldn't find it. So whether it's been put out, whether it's just a postcode lottery, whether it's something that'll be in next week, whether it's gone and someone's deciding to try and flog it on eBay, who knows? Yeah. So, but there were a few other bits and pieces, like I say, in the freezer, but nothing really in the chiller. There was just the usual mushroom spag bowl it's alright, nothing fancy. If you knew, you might like it. What else was there? The chickpea, coronation chickpea curry. Ah, he's just decided to climb up me. Hello. Here he is, causing chaos. Aren't you? You've been a pain in the ass. Come to see what I've been buying. It's like, anything for me? No, you're not going on the side yet. He's watching the older cats and he's like, I want to go up there. I want to be with the big boys. Right? Don't you? Scampies. Vegan Scampy. What are you after? That's my hair. Ah, don't eat me. Hey? Don't eat me. Huh? Shall I put these away? Hey? Do you want some food? Oh, it's gone mad. P, you've gone crazy. What have you been eating? Right. That's my thigh. Claws. No, you're not jumping up there. Right, come on, I need to put these frozen bits away. Come on then. Right. Say bye. Bye. So put me down, woman. Put me down. Don't you dare climb on my leg again. That really hurt. Right, I'm going to go put these bits away. Maybe sample an ice cream or two. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go. Before this cat decides to launch on me again. Right, love and leave and all that.